Heyo, my Planet Coaster friends, Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to another episode of Coaster Spotlight. In today's video, we're going to be looking at an awesome Alpine-themed exploration coaster, so stay tuned and let's check it out. Alright, welcome back everyone. Hope you're all having a awesome day. If you guys are new here, be sure to smash that subscribe button. If you end up enjoying the video, leave a like and come join us on Discord. Get your creations shared with the wonderful people in this community. And if you like the show and everything that we do here, please do consider supporting it further through our Patreon page. Links are down in the description below. And with that out of the way, let's get into today's creation, which is Mistral, created by Saberline152, one of our Discord expert builders. And here they say, be like the wind and fly through the Alps aboard Mistral, not for the faint-hearted. For this creation, I tried to make a whole area a bit more realistic, like some very rich company could build it in real life. I took a lot of inspiration from Black Mamba in Fantasialand and the Matterhorn in Disneyland, so by combining them, I came up with Mistral. I hope you enjoy. Also used 3 blueprints, but I could only find 2 of them in my list. Here are the things I used: the Steam Train, La Massa Museum, and Wings and Strings Alpine Shop. Boom. The third blueprint is the building with the large clock tower. I changed parts about it and put a custom roof on it. Ooh, cool, cool, cool. All right, let's dive on into it. So here we have like a little mini part. Is there an entrance? There is an entrance. Let's head on in, take a closer look. I really like this mini park concept, you know, building all these really cool, almost German style buildings. You have food courts everywhere. There's a few back throughout the park, and the buildings are all at different elevations with the coaster intertwining and connecting through them. It's really cool, and I think I would like to feature more submissions like this in the future. So if you guys are inspired to, because I feel like these do work out to be better single spotlights. It gives us a little bit to explore, look at, gives you extra time to work on these custom signs and get the park count high. You could do stuff like this where you have a train station coming in, dropping off the guests, and they get to explore a little bit, and so do we. The worst machine. But yeah, it's fun. It's a lot more immersive. There's people everywhere. Almost too many people, though. This poor guy is just trying to enjoy a conversation and he's getting trampled. Oh my goodness, this food court is a mess. A great looking building. Souvenirs, they're coming in and out of there. Where are they going? Oh, whoa. What? That's interesting. What? Is this the exit to the coaster? They come out of the souvenir shop? Are you kidding me? That's super cool. That's really cool. Okay. I want to check out some of this area. But yeah, it's fun. It's really fun because you can go ham and make all these like custom railings and stuff and not worry about part count. You can make the coaster explore. You can do some terraforming. It definitely fills up the episode quite nicely in terms of an entire spotlight goes. So yeah, keep up the good work. If anyone is inspired by this, you'll definitely get a feature from me. Look at that broken building, the way the coaster rips through there. It's great. But we get a better decorated queue. There's a whole bunch of benefits to this. So how do we go in the church? No. It looks like they're queuing up to the church. Oh, weird. They're going underneath it. Oh, neat. Look at this. This is the queue. I walked right by it. It's underneath the building. I love this. This is so freaking creative. Oh, it really feels like a mini park spotlight. While there is only one coaster, you could probably do a little bit more if you wanted to. Have a few flat rides kicking about. Yeah, I mean, you could add a second coaster if you really wanted to, but this is plenty in my opinion. And the coaster looks great from what I saw from the cinematics. Like, just look at it. Get to see that from the queue. So here we go into the church. This takes us down. Phenomenal queue. Ooh, I love that. Very nice integration. Super cool lighting as well. So this one I think we will do day and night. So here's the Mistral. There's a look at all the stats, everyone. Nothing too crazy here. Let's jump right on it. I'm gonna have to take a look at the nighttime lighting before I decide is that what we actually want, because we're so low in the pits for so long that we won't really see a lot. Oh, the city nighttime lighting's great though. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna see much lighting from on the coaster perspective, but as we pull out and we look at the overall park, the nighttime lighting is just incredible. And I actually like the way you lit up the mountain there in the background as well. It looks fantastic. So what I think we'll do is we'll try cinematic. Now, I'm recording my videos in batches, but I think in the last episode where we featured Temple Gods, I asked your opinion on the cinematic mode, whether you liked it or not. But for this one in particular, I really expected a little bit more from riding it, and we're in we're down below, and you see this a lot from the Black Mamba as well. But with the Black Mamba, we do come out a little bit more, and we see a little bit more of that park, and I feel like that was what was missing for me. I think what we could have benefited from is more of these higher peaks. Maybe even having some inversions go over and around the walkways. We see that here a little bit, but we're right back underground. And it's too much of an underground experience for an exploration coaster. However, we have these really cool angles that we can see out of, and we can see the coaster interacting. So from like the exploration ground, like the foot exploration, it seems like really cool. It's really exciting to look at the coaster, especially from the queue and stuff. So there's a lot of really good interactions. I think it could have just benefited from the coaster peaking out a couple more times or a little bit higher, just a little bit more of that interaction. But I think it's still pretty fun. So with that, let's check it out in like cinematic or something and see if we can get some better perspectives. Okay, cinematic was okay for the first half, but there's so much. I think what the coaster might be suffering from is just length. We came in pretty hot. Is there a way I could check that on the heat maps? Speed, previous data. So yeah, it's coming in at 33 miles an hour, 40 miles an hour. I think the coaster could have been a little bit longer and to use that momentum. So when we're coming into the end here, we've used up that momentum and that speed. So it's coming in at like 20 miles an hour or something. With that said, you could have done a little bit more in inversions and stuff, because the actual coaster itself is only 600 meters, which is pretty short for what was categorized and submitted as an exploration coaster. So generally with an exploration coaster, I think it's going to be minimum 1 to 2 1,000 meters. So pretty short exploration coaster, but I think it's worth it because at the end of the day, we have this beautiful park to explore. So it definitely added something, an extra little bit of immersion and detail. It's not every day we get to enjoy a really fun queue. And in that part, I feel like the park, the setting, the ambience of it all really was the hero. The coaster, while good, could have been a little bit better, if that makes sense. So matching the awesomeness of the mini park. I still think the coaster was great, and I could see where your inspiration was drawn from with the Black Mamba. Well, with that said, I feel like it could have used a little bit more of that coaster theming. You have these brick walls, these railings, some really cool buildings. If you could somehow work some of that in to some of these pits, you know, I like how you have it here, but and then it goes away. You know, it's not a whole lot going on down here. So if you could find a way to just detail it up, it would make that short duration that much more exciting. There was no nighttime lighting at all either, so that definitely made it hard for us to do a nighttime run. So if you would have had some lights and some potholes and, you know, torches down below, that could have made it a little bit more interesting. Because you notice with the Black Mamba, when you're going into some of these pits and stuff, there is a lot of details. There's some really cool stuff. I feel like that might have pushed it a little bit further. But definitely a very fun creation here today by Saberline. What did you guys think? Leave your comments down below. And that's going to do it for me in today's video. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.